Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please do subscribe. I upload videos every Friday at 3 p.m. However, this one is a bonus video. My god, this case has been unfolding before my very eyes and I couldn't not talk about it. To be honest, I was quite conflicted about whether I should talk about it or not, whether it was safe to talk about it or not, but I think based on the last update, we should be okay. Hopefully. So this is the case of the crazy cat lady killer. I don't even know if I'm mentally prepared for this. I am going to put a little disclaimer before I do get into it, and that's I will be talking about animal abuse in this video and I will be explaining what is actually happening to these animals. So if that upsets you too much, this probably isn't for you. But for the rest of you, buckle up. I just spat. Okay, so a couple of things I want to explain first. First things first, I want to explain what a furry is. Some people might know this, some people might not. Whatever, I'll explain it anyway. Now, there's a lot of different types of furries, so I don't want to do the community a disservice, but essentially it's a person with a strong interest in furry animals, like a strong interest. Some of them dress up in fursuits, some of them behave like animals, some of them just draw them or write about them. Sometimes it's a sexual thing, but to my knowledge, not always. But that's that. Next thing is Omegle. A lot of people will know what this is. It's basically an online platform where you can speak to strangers anonymously. There's no usernames, no nothing. You can leave the chat whenever you want. You can video chat or text chat, but there's no, you can't find out who the person is. And the third thing is the docuseries on Netflix called Don't F with Cats. Basically, this guy was putting up videos online of him abusing and killing cats. And spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, skip forward a few seconds, but he goes on to kill an actual human and put that video online too. And basically there's this big manhunt for him and blah, blah, blah. But the reason what's happening right now is so worrying is because if a person can kill and abuse animals in this way, it's number one, a copycat of what's happened in Don't F with the Cats, and number two, major warning sign of a serial killer. And with that said, let's get into it. So this event has recently started up on Omegle called Furry Omegle Night, where basically people from the furry community can get together and connect and stuff, because to be honest, this community get a lot of stick. They get a lot of judgment, and this was a safe place that they could go to just connect with each other and talk about their interest in furries and everything. So soon after this became a thing, some people from the furry community obviously wanted to connect on other social media platforms like Instagram, but under the hashtag furry or furry Omegle, there were a lot of warning posts basically telling people, hey, watch out, there's a girl going around on Omegle skinning, torturing, and burning cats and killing them. I won't be showing pictures or videos of this, but there were a lot of pictures of this woman holding a cat's skull, and it was still bloody and had an eyeball in it that she poked out or something, and it's a lot. Personally, I'm not a big fan of cats, but do I want to see them treated in that way? Absolutely not. And that's coming from me, someone who really doesn't have a lot of time for cats. So I can't imagine how traumatizing that would have been for a community of people that have this intense love for them, you know? So the entire furry community is just absolutely shook by this. Now, this girl actually ended up making a TikTok, and she would post the videos and pictures on her TikTok. There were also videos of her just from here down eating grinded up cat meat. Can't believe I'm saying that sentence. And she would keep the skulls to basically show off. Oh, God. She also uploaded a video of a dog eating said cat meat. But now, obviously, nothing can be done about this because we don't know who she is, we don't know where she is. At the start, there were rumours of her being in France, the UK, Virginia, Texas, Idaho, Indiana. She could have been anywhere. So soon her TikTok was obviously removed, but she made another one, and then that was removed, and then she made another one, and then that was removed. And this was just like, these accounts just kept popping up and showing all this graphic, horrible imagery. And because they've all been removed, I haven't been able to get a whole lot of screenshots, but I have seen screenshots, so you'll just have to take my word for it. But in her TikTok, she had in her bio, French taxidermist, I show off a lot on Omegle. But when people started like saying like, you're from here, you're from there, she put up a TikTok basically with like a blank background and with like text in it. And she said, "Stupid idiots, lol. I am not in Kokomo," which is in Indiana. "I will state that I'm in Texas, but I ain't stating the rest for you idiots." So she's clearly like playing a game with it. Like, she's just having a great time. Everyone's looking for her and she's like, In another TikTok, she had a blank background that said, "Good luck to all, happy hunting." And in another, she put up the times that she posted. So she said, "Hello, here are times I am normally on Omegle and when I am not on Omegle. Monday, not on at all. Tuesday, not on at all. Wednesday, anywhere from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Thursday, 10 p.m. to 4 p.m. I'm guessing she means 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. because 10 p.m. to 4 p.m. is a long ass time. Friday, same as Wednesday, but to 7 p.m. Saturday, not on. Sunday, only on for about 2 hours from 4 p.m. And my first thought when I saw this was, this is a very structured week for someone whose behavior is so outrageous. It seems that even though her behavior is disgusting and awful, that she actually carries it out in a very calm and controlled manner. Like, it's not erratic. It's not like whenever she gets the urge. Do you know what I mean? Also, another thing is, yes, she's uploading the times she's online, but we also don't know where she is and therefore don't know what time zone she's in. So, but obviously the internet exploded when this woman started posting these videos. There were a lot of internet investigators, we'll call them, basically on Reddit and Discord and things like that, trying to find out who she was and where she was. And although I don't particularly condone stalking behaviors and like finding out where someone lives, I really think that in this case, like, they did a really good job, because this woman is breaking the law and also traumatizing hundreds, if not thousands of people online. Can I just also mention, this literally only happened like a week or two ago. So this is very fresh, and that's why I want to talk about it now, because I'm just like, I couldn't even research other cases. I was just like, I couldn't get myself out of the rabbit hole. Whoa, my hair. But obviously the police have been contacted several times at this point, and without knowing where she actually is, like, we don't even know what police are going to have jurisdiction over her area, you know? Like, that's the weird thing about cybercrime, and an issue that they wouldn't have had 30 plus years ago is, yes, it's a crime, but you might not even know where it's taken place. Like, it's weird. I don't know. But essentially what these internet investigators have done is they've created things like landing pages and everything where if she goes and searches herself, that they can collect her IP address. And this IP address has been collected several times, but it's changed almost every single time, which is a little scary because it kind of initially sounds like she's on the move. But after a little digging, I actually discovered that your IP address can actually change if you just unplug and replug your internet. But also, these internet investigators have discovered that she's definitely using a VPN, which is something that heightens your security and your privacy online even more. It makes the location of your IP address even less accurate. So really, we just don't know where she is. And for a lot of people, it was like, oh my God, I don't want to let my cat out, or like, she could be my next door neighbor and this could all be going on like right there, you know? They could be a very dangerous person and they could be right next door. But yeah, just a bit unsettling for people. But then some incredible internet investigator did some serious digging and found out her identity, or at least who it looks like she is. I don't even know how factual this is, but it looks pretty damning. Her name is supposedly Crystal Cherokee Scott, and she's said to be about 22 years old. She's of French nationality, which, I mean, she said that in her TikTok bio, but like, can we really trust this person? But obviously, if she's French, it doesn't necessarily mean she lives in France. Like, just it's just so much up in the air. But the crazy thing is that it's said that she's been killing cats since potentially 2014, which is 6 years ago as I'm filming this. Some people have said 2014, some people have said 2017, and others have said like definitely since November 2019. So again, question marks. But as far as I know anyway, she's only brought this to the internet in the last couple of weeks. Now, there was a Discord group created to basically investigate and find out about this girl. And she was sneaky and gained access to it. So she knew exactly when people were getting close, if she needed to defer people in any way. Like, she was on the inside. Just so creepy. Like, imagine being in that group and talking about her and she's like right watching you. But like, someone in this group just basically asked, why cat killer, why do this? Not knowing that she was there, obviously. And soon after that, she actually posted another TikTok. She said, why, you ask? Because I'm tired of degenerate brats and people who think they are better than those. I was raped once and abused by my boyfriend. I want to put fear in others even if I scar brats. Alright. It's infuriating watching someone play God like that. But if these things are true, and we have no real reason to trust her, but if they are true, they're also potential signs of someone who could become dangerous and go on to hurt humans. So yeah, a lot of fear online about this. Like the internet just blew up. But the Discord group where all this was going on has now been removed. Like, literally, this is why it was so hard to find information on this. Everyone's saying so much. We don't know what's true. And a lot of the original posts, the more accurate ones, have been deleted. So take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, but a lot of it is coming from a lot of different places. But to add to like figuring out why she was doing this, another potential reason is that she's mad at the furry community. I will explain in a little bit, but I actually found her Facebook page. There was a post on her Facebook account that had like a picture of a lizard, and she was mad. She was like really peed off with the furry community because they only love the furry animals and like the furry cute animals. She was like, all animals get abused. Why do you only care about the furry ones? Like, you're not a real animal lover. She had a lot of anger, but she seems to be doing it more so to taunt people and freak people out than to actually abuse the animals. At least that's what it seems to me. Like, obviously I don't know, but it just kind of seems that way. She's just like trying to freak people out. We have an update. On Sunday, the 3rd of May 2020, which as I'm filming this was only 6 days ago, and as you're watching this probably a week and a half ago, maybe literally just over a week ago, her home was raided by her local police. And they found a lot of evidence of her crimes. She was actually detained due to threats of suicide and trying to overdose. Allegedly, then she was brought in for a psych evaluation, and later on when she was cleared, I think, not sure, but I think, she was brought in for questioning. Now, a crap ton of information was found about this girl. There were 27 usernames that had like some kind of evidence or connection to her. There were 5 email addresses, 3 Facebook accounts. Now, since I fell right into the rabbit hole of this case, I joined a group on Facebook called Stop the Crazy Cat Lady. And there were a lot of posts, a lot of pictures about like who she was and stuff. And someone put up a screenshot of a post in another group called Fursuit Sale, and it was this girl called Crystal Scott who was selling a fursuit. And this Crystal Scott matched one of the profiles that had been found on her. So like, I went in. I was like, I want to know everything you've said on Facebook. There were, I'll be putting screenshots up as I'm talking. There were a lot of posts about her like selling fursuits. There were a lot of drawings of furry animals or characters, and many of these posts and even just in her Facebook profile said that she was in Kokomo, Indiana. So she was like selling loads of random stuff as well as fursuits and her drawings. And then I saw one that was quite interesting. She was like, what'd she say? If people bitch and cry over a damn taxidermy animal, then they need to get off the internet or put a diaper on. And this was in June 2018, which is coming up to 2 years ago. Another June 2018 post said, some animal lovers are pathetic and that any animal can be ate if you cook it properly. What? Interesting. Then some old posts actually came to light that were from Crystal's mother, Joy. And like, I don't know, like it's not even that there's anything incriminating on these posts, but I just found it so interesting to like hear things from the original person and their mother. Her mother said things like, she's 14, loves wolves and horses. And then to that specific comment, someone replied, is she like daddy that way, huh? And her mum said, I shouldn't laugh, I really shouldn't, but sorry, it's funny to me. Her mum said, no, she's worse and just dealing with a prat teenager. Sorry, if my mum said something like that on a Facebook public comment section, I'd be like, bitch, what are you talking shit about me for? Like, she also said things like, my daughter is an animal nut, and just like all this stuff. So interesting stuff. I don't know, I just find it so interesting. I'm sure I won't be the only one. Now, although it still at this point hasn't been officially released where she actually is, it seems to be pretty clear. Many sources, including her Facebook profiles, say that she's in Kokomo, Indiana. Many sources say that she's specifically in Russiaville, which is just outside of Kokomo, Indiana, and that it was the police there that arrested her. Now, did you cop that? Remember that TikTok that she'd put up before that said, stupid idiots, lol, I am not in Kokomo? She clearly is, in my personal opinion. But like, what a basic thing to come out and say. She obviously saw that people were getting close, and then she was like, you know what? I'm just gonna say, I'm not there. I don't know, like, girl. But at this point, she's now disappeared from the internet, and it does look like she's not gonna be able to do this anymore. Guys, you've no idea how much I wish I had more information for you on this. I did so much digging, but so much information was just clearly inaccurate. There were people posing as attorneys and police officers, and it was impossible to know what's true and what's not, but I really don't think attorneys are going to be posting on Reddit. But basically, I wouldn't be surprised if over the coming days and weeks that there are more updates on this person. I actually think that yes, it looks like it's this girl, Crystal Scott, but it hasn't even been confirmed. I don't even know if the police have confirmed that this particular girl is the crazy cat lady killer. But yeah, like it's literally just happened a few days ago, so we're kind of waiting for stuff to come out. I'm sure even as I'm editing this, more stuff is going to come out. But as it stands, everything has basically gone blank for the public. I do just want to say though, RIP to Patch, Clover and Cookie, who were some of the cats that were taken. Really sad. Like I said, I don't like cats, but Jesus Christ, like these poor innocent animals, like they can't do anything about it. They don't know what's going on, and then their lives are taken, and they're tortured before their lives are taken. Like, it's just. But that brings me to the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it in a weird, sadistic way. Please leave a like and comment below what your thoughts are on this. I don't even know if I got it across in the right way. There were people just going on Omegle to connect with people like them. Other people who probably get a lot of judgment, and they were met with this woman torturing, burning, skinning cats alive and killing them, and it's just, ugh. But let me know what you think about it. What do you think would have happened if she wasn't caught this early? Do you think it would have gone the same way as Don't F with the Cats? Or not? Like, I personally have my own theories of where it would have gone. I'm delighted that she's been caught. I really hope the person they have is the person that's been doing this. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.